Oh, hi, this is Beast. He's rocking. I'm a bit of a wolf lady. Sorry. I want to talk about all the things that I would have liked to have known before the operation. So, I got given a pack. It was a fake stoma on a bit of sticky, a couple of bags and some other bits and bobs. It said, put the stoma onto your stomach, put the bag on. It had some weird gel sort of stuff that you added water to, and it was supposed to feel like the poo. This really freaked me out. It was nothing at all like the real thing, okay? I was sitting on the sofa. I felt like if I got up, this bag was going to explode on me, because you have to bend double to stand up. I felt like I couldn't bend down, I couldn't do any of the things that I usually would need to do. And that's how it felt with that fake stoma and the weird gel stuff. That's not how it feels at all. So if you've been given one of those things, yeah, great, try it out. But just know that it's not scary. That evening I cried a lot. It was awful, and again another moment of I don't want a stoma, what am I doing? So that's all out of the way. I'm in the hospital, I'm out of the op and I'm in intensive care. The first bag change my stoma nurse did, I was just lying down, there was nothing coming out at all really, but oh mama, the smell, really. Don't hold on to that, because it's not going to stay that smell. Seriously, it's really bad after the operation. I'm not going to lie, it doesn't get pretty. You know, there's not strawberries and roses coming out of my stoma as far as smell goes. It smells like poo, but it's not as bad as that first bag change. And people won't smell it, because if you use a sticker on the filter like I showed in the bag change video, you control when the smell comes out. So you can go to the toilet if you've been farting a lot, trumping, should we say trumping, in case there's any younger viewers. If you've been trumping a lot, which I do, being really quite gross, aren't I have to break it to you. You will hear trumps, and you can't control them. I'm sorry. I asked my stoma nurse, I asked the surgeon, they both said, no, you'll be fine. You don't fart, you don't trump, nothing, you won't hear it, it's all very discreet. I'm sorry, and Beast agrees with me, that is not the case. I've woke him up in the middle of the night. This can be loud. Once I was up and about in the hospital, it was really important to get moving, because that's how your digestion sort of starts working. And I didn't have anything at all coming into that bag for about 2-3 days, and that's really not how I usually am at all. So get moving, walk around as much as you can. Yeah, it hurts, but you've just got to do it, because otherwise you're going to get more pain and bloating from the fact that you're not making any movements. So I've said before that my first couple of bag changes were really hard. I was shaking, hot, sweaty, faint, crying, really horrible. I think it was just the reality of that was it. I had a stoma forever, you know, no reversal for me, and that sort of rose-tinted world of the hospital and people helping me was over. I was at home. I think probably 3 bag changes in, I pooed on the floor. Not nice. I cried. And now, if I have an accident, I'm fine with it. It doesn't faze me at all. You know, at the end of the day, it is just poo. Yeah, it's coming out of your belly, but you will be able to deal with it. I don't know if everyone will get this, but I have had phantom rectum sensations. I can't really call it phantom limb, because it's not a limb. Phantom rectum. Basically, I thought that my surgeon had done a really bad job and left my rectum in, and I could just go and sit on the toilet and have a nice big stonker of a poo. No, I couldn't, obviously. I very much have no bumhole right now, never will have. If you do feel like that, it is completely normal, completely acceptable. It's just your body's way of getting used to all the new sensations. Basically, you're going to feel like you need a poo. It's weird, it's upsetting at first, but you just learn to live with it. You know, my nan has got one arm. She had phantom limb pains and she still does years on. So I've got nothing to complain about. I was really not looking forward to the way the stoma was going to feel on my belly. I just don't like the thought of guts. Guts need to be on the inside, not the outside. But now they're on the outside. I was nervous, Beast was nervous, but I didn't need to be. If you put your finger inside your mouth, that's what it feels like. So there's nothing to feel. You can't feel anything because your intestines have no nerves, so you don't need to worry about that. It's all good. In the first few weeks, I was just putting my used bags, obviously in their poo bags, into my big black bins outside the house, and every time I lifted the lid I could smell it. It's a bit like putting nappies in, but worse because I'm an adult. There's more poo coming out of this than a baby. Being really quite gross, aren't I? So I phoned the doctors and they said yes, I can have a clinical waste bin. I phoned the council. What I actually get is clinical waste bag. Big bag, it's yellow. It's a bit obvious, but I don't care. I'm not ashamed. I'm an ostomy. It gets picked up once a week, once a fortnight, whatever you want to arrange, and I just like it a lot better. I bought a cheap plastic recycling bin with a lid, with a flip-top lid, from a cheap shop, about £5, and I just put it in there and it's much easier. I know where it's going. Great. No poo smell.